today. We're doing a power flush on a combination boiler. The customer's got a hot water problem. They are actually a customer who's thinking of taking a British Gas contract out, but British Gas has come out and they've basically said the system needs a power flush, which it really does. It's very dirty and corroded. We've just showed the coloured water there. We've turned the boiler off now, because what we're trying to do is basically save the customer some money. We've actually gone down to the shop and bought something for the diverter valve, so that's what we're doing now. We're just we'll quickly show you in a minute. We're actually putting a new part in the boiler, and hopefully we're going to get this customer up and running and get them some hot water later on. We'll just show you that very shortly. So yeah, we've just put this part, we'll just put a thing on for this boiler, and we're going to put this new part in the boiler, and hopefully we'll sort it out. Okay, we'll get back to you later. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, just back to this job in Ashton in Preston. The job's going okay. We've put the new part back in the diverter valve. The diverter valve seems to be working now. So we definitely we've gone a little bit further for this customer, gone the extra mile, and we actually do think he's going to get some hot water later on. That's really was his main concern. The system is very, very badly corroded. We will take a look at the magnet shortly. We just know it's going to be very heavy because of the actual rust and corrosion that's coming out of the system. Okay, so we'll take a look at that shortly. If you don't know what a power flushing is, we'll quickly explain. Power flushing is just a means of flushing through all your central heating system, your boiler, your radiators, your pipework, etc. Just getting it all nice and clean, getting all the rust, metal and corrosion out of the central heating system, out of the boiler, out of the pipework. The benefits of power flushing, as long as it's done professionally: increased system efficiency, a more reliable central heating system, fewer breakdowns, quieter boiler. This boiler this morning was kettling. It was turning itself on and off because of the blockages in the boiler and in the pipework also. Okay, we've cleared them blockages now, and we're actually flushing the system out, and I'm sure the system's going to be running really much better later on. After the power flush, you're going to have lower gas and energy bills. You'll be able to turn your boiler down. It just basically revives your central heating system. Power flushing, if it's done properly, is the best thing, bar nothing, you can do to your central heating system. If you just imagine it as an oil change for your central heating system, you wouldn't run your car for 20 or 30 years with the same oil in it, or if you did, I'm sure your vehicle wouldn't actually be running. If you just imagine it as that, it's more critical in fact in your central heating system, because obviously you're dealing with water, rust and corrosion, and it's just really a matter of getting all that out of your central heating system. Okay, our power flushing is done to BS 7593 standard. I'm a fully gas safe registered engineer, which is very important. Obviously we're taking covers off boilers here. We sometimes have to take components off boilers, including gas valves, sometimes to get parts in the boiler, and if your power flush company isn't gas safe registered, they're not legally allowed to do that. So it's very important that your power flush company is gas safe registered. We also supply and fit boilers, and we always power flush the central heating systems. I'm a Baxi Works installer, so if you need any boilers fitted, just give me a call. We'll give you a competitive price, and we will power flush the central heating system. And I'll pick up on that point as well, because we know a lot of installers, they'll give you a very competitive price for your new boiler fit, and they won't always power flush the central heating system. If they're just flushing it through with a little bit of mains water, in all honesty, it's no good. It can actually do more harm than good, especially if they don't fit, add the inhibitor later. You're just going to get a system full of water and oxygen, and the system's going to rust, and it's going to corrode your central. It's going to corrode inside, and it's going to cause problems with your boiler. Okay, very, very important to get it flushed to BS 7593 standard. If your brand new boiler breaks down within the first year or two, and the manufacturer sends their engineers out and they find rust and corrosion in the central heating system, it could actually invalidate your warranty, because they'll just turn around and say this hasn't been cleaned properly, it hasn't been flushed through, and it could actually cost you a lot of money for some new parts for your boiler, even possibly a new boiler if it's blocked up badly enough, or if it's messed pumps up, diverter valves, plate heat exchangers, or even main heat exchangers. The amount of rust and corrosion that's in central heating systems is quite unbelievable, and the fact that engineers We're not talking about all engineers, of course, but engineers will come along and fit a boiler and not actually power flush the central heating system. To me, it's quite unbelievable, because you're just going to get all that rust and corrosion running through your brand new boiler. So for that little bit of extra money, you're going to pay for a power flush. You know, it's just a win-win situation. Okay, it's not only for new systems. I mean, this boiler's fairly old today. You know, and you can see the rust and corrosion that's coming out of the system. We'll show you the magnet shortly. You know, it can revive older systems as well. We sometimes go to systems that are 25, 30 years old, open vented systems, full of rust and corrosion, systems practically grinding to a halt. And after the power flush, you know, the systems are running nice and smooth. Sometimes do need a new pump, you know, and basically a revived central heating system. Okay, so very, very important that you get the system power flushed. Now, our prices are up to 50% cheaper than the major utility companies. This customer was quoted, you know, in excess of £700 from British Gas for this power flush. We're doing it at half that price. Okay, we're doing it at £350. We've had to buy a few parts for it, a few parts for the diverter valve, but at the end of the day, we're saving this customer a lot of money, because you probably won't have to take out a British Gas contract now. So, you know, it's a win-win situation for this customer as well today. We've gone the extra mile, and we actually do believe we've sorted the customer's problem out here. Okay, that's the reason for using us. My name is Barry Ayres. I'm the actual engineer who does the power flushing. I've got no one working for me at all. It will be me who does the power flush, and the areas I cover, I'm based in Bramwell and Stockport. I cover basically Cheshire, Lancashire, parts of Yorkshire, parts of Derby, parts of Stafford, parts of Nottinghamshire for our power flushing service. Like we said, we're in Preston today, but I'm actually based in Bramwell and Stockport. So I cover a wide area. Our price is up to 50% cheaper than British Gas. You will not get a better power flush anywhere in the UK. I've done so many power flushes, hundreds of power flushes. I actually believe I'm one of the best power flush companies in the country. Okay, just come across so many situations, so many different situations. I'm experienced. We're not just pulling a radiator off the wall. We're getting in through the main flow and returns. We're pulling the boiler to bits sometimes, trying to find these blockages. Okay, so you know, basically I am the guy to use. Barry Ayres, Pro-powerflushing, telephone number 07836 353 985. We'll get back to you later on. We'll show you the magnet shortly. Okay, thanks. Okay, Barry Ayres, Pro-powerflushing. We've put the magnet on bypass. We've actually taken a look at it, and we're quite gobsmacked actually. We're going to show you what's on it. Now, wow, look at that now, and look at this. Can you see that? Now this is why this system was playing up. Basically, all this metal rust and corrosion was in this central heating system. This is a combination boiler system, which, you know, the boiler is probably, you know, realistically the boiler is about 10 or 12 year old, and you know, the installers fitted this boiler, new combination boiler, has not flushed the radiator circuit out, and now look at that, what he has done. You know, he's definitely not power flushed it, you know, with a machine or anything like that, because that just wouldn't be in the system otherwise. Now this is what destroys pumps, blocks heat exchangers up, plate heat exchangers, diverter valves. Basically there's so much rust and corrosion in the system. I just can't believe the boiler was even trying to attempt to work in the first place, you know. And this is what professional power flushing is all about, getting all this rust and corrosion and metal out of the central heating system. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, so, you know, get your system power flushed, you know, at the end of the day. You can see what's in it. Maybe not quite as much as this, because this is a really bad one, but who knows, you know, until it's power flushed, we're just not going to know. Okay, job's going alright, we'll just get back to you later on. Okay. Okay, Barry Ayres, Pro-powerflushing. Okay, this power flush is done now, it's a complete success. Boiler's fired up nice, customer's got hot water now, didn't have no hot water when we turned up before. We put some new parts in the diverter valve, cleaned the whole system out, get all that metal, rust and corrosion out of the system, and the job's a complete success basically. So if you need any power flushing done in the northwest UK, this is in Ashton and Preston today, just give me a call on telephone number 07836 353 985 or contact us through our website. We're competitively priced, you know, we'll come and power flush your central heating system properly, fully certificated to BS 7593 standard, half the price of British Gas, on home server, etc. And you know, a very good job done. Okay, so yeah, look forward to hearing from you. Okay, thank you.